What's going on, Toll Brigade? Welcome to a video of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Yeah, this is so late in me doing this because, yeah, 2021 CTR Nitro Fueled. How about that? But I figured I would show this freaking game. Uh, I am going to be doing another video with Muffy, but it's going to probably be on Muffy's channel. So it's not going to be showcased here. But, yeah, I figured I would do this game because why the hell not? One thing about this game I don't like is the loading menus. Oh my gosh, the loading screens are atrocious in this game. They're not as bad as they used to be. I'm gonna skip all of this, by the way. They're not as bad as they used to be, but my god, they're still freaking time consuming. Like, most of the time, you're just sitting here waiting for like 20 to 30 seconds maybe just to load up the freaking start menu. And then you gotta load up again for every race that you're doing. It's actually kind of ridiculous. But I figured I would get at least a recording in. I'll probably have this up Monday, so when you're already watching this, it'll already be that date. So just basically what I just said is irrelevant considering all things. But yeah, this is Crash Team Racing. One thing I love about this game is that you can switch between the retro and modern day soundtrack, which honestly, I prefer the retro soundtrack, probably because I grew up with Crash Team Racing on the original PS1. So I go with the original legacy music. You go to audio and go down here at the bottom, it says legacy music. That's how you can hear the old music from the original game. But I'm going to go to local arcade. I think I'm going to play a cup. Let's see. Let's do some races here. We're going to probably do... Let me think here. These are some longer tracks here. I think I'm gonna just do, oh, look at this. I didn't even realize that. I'm gonna do Wumpa Cup. Just do some short races here. Keep the difficulty on medium. Mirror mode is something, I think they added that with the update, so that's something different. So, yeah. And, this game is packed with content. Look at all these characters. All of these characters here. That's 56 characters, I believe there is. That's more than Mario Kart 8. This game has more characters than Mario Kart 8, which is freaking crazy. I'm going to be Cortex because I love Dr. Cortex. He's one of my favorite villains. I'm going to pick him. And you can also alternate between different looks for these characters. I'm going to be Blue Cortex. Actually, that freaking color for this cart does not fit. So I'm going to change the paint job to a bluish color. I think that'll be good. Relic Sapphire. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so now we can start. This game is actually really fun. The only thing I don't like about this game too is that the freaking the recoil when you take a hit in a race is god freaking unforgiving. You're gonna see what I'm talking about when I take a hit from like a rocket or a bowling bomb. It is really bad. Like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you can easily recover from it, but in this game, nope. Crash Team Racing don't put up with that bullshit. They make you suffer in this game, and it's really hard to stay in first place when you have all of this stuff going for you. Now there are certain items that the AI can't get, like they can't get the there's like a shield item. They can't get that. They also can't get the it's another item they can't get to. It kind of reminds me of the blue shell from the Mario game. But since we're doing mirror mode here, this is actually... See, right there! See, I already got hit with a bowling bomb. Not even freaking 10 seconds into the race, and I've already gotten freaking hit. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. And you bounce like 5 times before you can even start accelerating again. It's ridiculous. But one thing about this game, too, you have to know how to power slide. Luckily, I do know how to do it. You basically... You jump before you start turning, and then you press the opposite button that you jumped with 3 times in succession, and you can do a power slide technique to gain some more speed. But man, this game heavily relies on skill. It's not luck-based pretty much at all. You have to know these techniques in order to effectively win races. I mean, you can probably win some without those techniques, but it's best that you learn them because they will benefit in the long run. And just like in Mario Kart, getting 10 Wumpa Fruit will give you the top speed, and also your items will be more potent once you do it, so... Yeah, try to actually get 10 Wumpa Fruit in a race. But I love this freaking, this hovercraft that I'm using is amazing. Oh, yes, got a Nitro box. Good. Freaking slip somebody up on that Nitro pad back there. But yeah, I love Dr. Neo Cortex. Crash Bandicoot. His voice is actually really, really funny. I love Dr. Cortex. Who doesn't love Cortex? Come on, you play Crash Bandicoot. Cortex is one of the best characters ever. It reminds me a lot of King K. Rool, where it's like, he's funny, but he's really, really notorious and evil, and I freaking love it. He even manipulated his own freaking daughter because he didn't like the fact that his daughter was like kind of like sensitive and gentle. So I think he basically like, amputated one of her hands or something like that because she was trying to like pet animals or something. Yeah, that's a freaking evil ass father if I ever saw one. He basically did that to his own daughter. But yeah, we won that. Ooh, weekend bonus. Nice. Awesome. Awesome sauce. So let's go into the next race. I'm going to cut these little load times short because they take a while. So yeah, see you guys in the next race. Okay, so here we are at Tiger Temple. The second race in this cup. You can skip that little intro thing there if you want. Also, I got the little, you see the little HUD on like the bottom right corner? You can change that as well if you press the X button on your controller. So I changed mine to be more retro looking because, as I said, I grew up with the original CTR. I didn't play Nitro Kart growing up because that was on the PS2. I didn't really own a PS2, but oh yes, we got Uka Uka, which is basically the invincibility star of this game. And also, if you get 10 Wumpa Fruit before you get these power-ups, you can, this will last longer than it does if you don't have 10. So, yeah. Aku is the one who the good characters get. Uka Uka is the one who the bad characters get. So since I'm playing against the notorious Dr. Cortex, I get Uka Uka. Uka Uka is basically Aku spelled backwards, so that, I guess that makes sense, right? Basically, Uka Uka is the one who says game over in the original Crash when you lose all your lives. So that's who that is. Sometimes he shows up as like a silhouette, and other times you see his actual face, but yeah. But this game is pretty damn hard for a racing game. I will say, arguably, this game is more worth the price than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a straight up port. This is actually a remaster, and it adds new content, and it adds a whole nother game's content in it. So it's like 2 games in one with additional content. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just a straight up port of Mario Kart 8. But I'm not saying that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is not worth it. It definitely is. It's one of the more worth it $60 games that's on the Switch. But the only thing that I don't like about this game, besides the loading times, of course, is the microtransactions. But you can work around microtransactions. It's not going to kill the game. Well, it'll probably kill the game for some people, but it doesn't kill the game for me. I still enjoy this game a lot. And I'm probably going to keep it on my Switch, because I love this freaking game. It's when I record this game with Muffy, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll probably do like maybe some battle mode or a couple races or something. I'm not sure what the video is going to have in it, but... And also, if you want to gain some more speed in your races, try to like jump after you hit like the top of a little ramp or something, and then you'll get like a little bit of a speed boost when you land. Cortex looks hilarious in this color, by the way. He looks freaking awesome. So yeah, if you want to get some extra Wumpa coins, because that's what the microtransactions go towards, you have to basically race on weekends, which is pretty awesome. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next race. Okay, so we have Blizzard Bluff. Sounds like the name of a Donkey Kong level if I ever said it. Blizzard Bluff. They're just looking for name alliterations in this game, aren't they? They just happen to name it Blizzard Bluff. But yeah, there's the blue shell equivalent right there, that little lightning pod or whatever that's supposed to be. Oh, there's a golden Wumpa Fruit. I think that was added into the update, but if you grab that, you can get some really, really awesome things. I never really was able to grab one myself because I wasn't that fast, but yeah, Wumpa Fruit actually affects your speed in races as well, just like coins in Mario Kart, so definitely grab them when you get a chance. But yeah, you could tell that I'm pretty much a veteran at this game because I know the techniques of winning races. But I mean, just because this game requires skill does not mean it's going to be hard for newer players. It's definitely there is a learning curve involved, unlike in Mario Kart where like anyone could just pick up and play. But once you learn the ins and outs of how like certain mechanics work in these races, it'll be really, really easy to play. I'm not saying, you know, just because there's skill involved that means it's a bad game. No, this game is perfectly fine. I love it. But as I said, this is the retro soundtrack. If you like the, you know, if you like retro music in games, you know, definitely try out the retro soundtrack. I love it personally. Most games where there's a retro soundtrack, and I prefer the old music, unless the old music doesn't really fit. But since I grew up with Crash Team Racing when I was younger and stuff, you know, I prefer the old music. But I did give the new music a listen, and it sounds really freaking good. It really, really does. I don't mind it at all. I just have preferences, that's all. I have preferences, guys. Get out of here. Oh, that's so mean. I just threw a freaking bowling bomb right in that dude's face. I don't even know who I hit. I couldn't even tell who I was, like, next to. If that was a freaking female character, I feel so freaking bad. Because I called them a he or him. I feel so bad if that was a female character. But man, Cortex is freaking dominating right now. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next race. And last but not least, we have Coco Park. For Muffy's favorite Crash character. Well, I love Coco Bandicoot too. Coco Bandicoot is freaking awesome. Who doesn't love Coco? She's amazing. Who doesn't love Coco Bandicoot? And I want to show off the intro that time. But yeah, okay, don't get used to this short length. Later on, tracks get a lot freaking longer. Of course, because that's the nature of racing games. Easier tracks are shorter, harder tracks are longer. Plus, they have more like winding turns and obstacles and stuff. Don't get used to tracks being this short in this game. Because you're gonna find some much longer tracks later on. Also, this course kind of reminds me of Mario Circuit, where there's like a bunch of cherry blossom petals everywhere. Yeah. And this game, this freaking track took a major overhaul from the original. Like the original, you didn't really get all of this detail with the trees and stuff. It looked kind of bland in the original game. But in this game, they gave this track a major overhaul. It is amazing. But I might not get first place in this race, but oh yeah, and TNT crates. If you get one of those on your head, hop like freaking mad until it comes off your head, or if you don't, well, it's gonna blow up on you. And I really threw that pretty badly. Who is this right here? Who is that? I can't even tell who that is. Oh yeah, also Spyro's in this game as well, which is freaking awesome. I don't know if this game has rubber banding AI, but if it does, my god, it's really showing. Because this person here, this character, I think that's is that Tawna? I think that's Tawna Bandicoot that's in front of me right now. But like, she keeps catching up. Every time I get in front of her, she's like, look at that, she's already like ahead of me again. It's freaking crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna get first place this time, unfortunately. But I got what? How did you get in front of me? Oh, never mind. Freaking Zam, whoever that's supposed to be. I think Zam is another Crash character. My god, that guy was trying to get in front of me, like. Oh, and yeah, she's wearing the witch attire apparently, which is pretty freaking awesome. So we got 58 more Wumpa coins. Items are really expensive in this game. Items are actually really expensive. If you go into the pit stop and you see how much items cost with Wumpa coins, oh my gosh, they are really, really expensive in this game. But, you know, I just want to show off a little bit of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I know I'm probably late to the party with this game, showing it off, but hey, some people still don't have this game and maybe they want to try it out. Or some people like this game and want to see more. Well, I'm eventually going to stream this game. I'm not going to stream like the adventure mode or anything because I already beat it, but I'm going to stream like, you know, doing the cups or some other stuff with people. You know, that'll be kind of fun. But yeah, take that. Cortex wins. Oh my god. Look at his freaking hair. Like his hair, he looks like he's freaking old. It's got white hair. Oh, it looks really, really funny. It really, really does. There's some really off the wall costumes. I think like one character has like a mummy costume. They have like really weird ones. You saw Tona was wearing like the witch costume and stuff. It looked really awkward seeing some of the stuff. But here's the pit stop. So yeah, you can see, look how expensive these items are. 1,500 Wumpa fruit or Wumpa coins for, what was that? Pasadena Opossum? I've never heard of them. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Retro will probably give me the deets on who that is. Got a Isabella Blue. But yeah, you can buy a lot of stuff in this game. You can actually refresh too to see what else. Yeah, there's the Wumpa. So you can buy Wumpa coins. They cost real money if you want to. As I said, you can grind out coins in this game if you want. But if you actually want to, you know, spend real money, if you have any extra money lying around on your eShop or something, you don't know what to do with it, you can spend it on this game. You know, I mean, there is a lot of content. This game has a lot of replay value. So if you want to do that, you definitely can. You can play online with people as well if you want. You know, that's what I'm going to be doing with Muffy in the video we're going to be recording at some time. But yeah, and adventure mode is basically going through Crash Team Racing's adventure mode, because they didn't add an adventure mode for the Nitro kart tracks. Because wait a minute, let me show something else here. These are the Crash Team Racing tracks. All the ones I'm scrolling through right now are the Crash Team Racing track. It ends at Oxide Station. Then you have Crash Nitro Kart, which is quite a select few. And then you have bonus tracks, which they added as DLC. So there's a lot of courses to race on in this game. So many tracks. So many tracks. Let me count how many there are. That's 4, 6, 10, 14, 18. That's, let's see. 18 and 13 is 31. 39 tracks. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. 39 tracks. Kind of wish they ended on 40, but hey, I think there's more tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but there's definitely more characters in this game, without a freaking doubt. But yeah, I just wanted to show off a little bit of Crash Team Racing Nitro Food. As I said, I'm eventually going to be streaming this game, having a little bit of fun with some people. You know, I don't know how many people are even really playing this game online in 2021, but I guess we'll just wait and see. But yeah, so I'll have this video up eventually, and I will see you guys later.